guys, welcome back to the series that we're doing all about singleness. Last week we talked about praying specific prayers and writing the list of what you want in a future spouse. But I told you, you're not off the hook. Today we're going to be talking about how to prepare to be the person that your spouse has been praying for. Let's dive right in. I'm just a girl chasing her dreams. There's ups and downs, there's adventure and excitement, and there's love and heartbreak. I'm on a mission to spread kindness, explore the beauty of the world, and bring light wherever I go. But most of all, I'm determined to live the life I've always dreamed of. Come along with me. So often we talk about, the list and what we're praying for and what we're believing God for in a spouse, but rarely do we talk about what we're doing to become a great person that our spouse has been praying for. And so today I just want to give you a few tips on what it is to prepare to be a wife. So one of the ways that I've done that is through personal introspection. So I have made sure to find godly counsel and a therapist that will walk me through some of the sore spots in my life from childhood and different decisions I've made in adulthood that I really just needed to work through, so it's not baggage that I'm bringing into a relationship. Obviously, there's always going to be things that you have to work through in a relationship with other people, but if there's any way that you can get a head start on dealing with some of the personal issues that you have, that will be great, and that will help you to prepare to be in marriage. So the second thing I would say is to get a full picture of where you are and where you want to be as an individual. So I feel like there's some things that we wait until marriage to kind of figure out, and one of those things, for example, might be finances. For me, that was one of those things that I was like, I'll figure it out later. But I realized that I needed to be in control of my finances now so that I have the discipline later to handle that. So one of the things that I've done is I've jumped into a Dave Ramsey course, and I'm really learning how to budget and how to have self-discipline, because that will help in all areas of life. So I just encourage you, survey those things that maybe you haven't taken control of in your life and get control of them now so that it's not something that you have to figure out in the future. So the next thing I would tell you is to pursue purity. There are so many people who think that purity ends just because you get married, and that is not true. What you do now is what you will carry into marriage. Many people think that purity is only dealing with the physical aspect, and yes, that's important, and yes, that's true, but there's also the purity of heart and the purity of mind. And so just make sure that you have boundaries, that you have accountability. If you are struggling with any kind of impure thoughts or any kind of impurity and maybe physical actions, I just want to encourage you, start today. No matter what your past is, be encouraged that you can walk down this path, you can start fresh, you can start new today. If you are struggling with that aspect of life, I wanted to encourage you and give you a resource. Mike Todd just did an incredible message called The Compromise of Pornography. He's not just talking about pornography, but he's talking about purity and what it means to be holy. And so I'm linking that down in the description below. Watch it and share it with people. It will help you on your journey of being pure. So the last thing, and probably the most simple of them all, is to find out what God's idea of marriage is. There's tons of scripture in the Bible that talk about what it means to be a wife, what it looks like in marriage. You can start in Genesis, there's Ephesians 5, all the different things, but the best way to be prepared for marriage is to really just study what God intended for your life and for your marriage. So that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm linking the rest of the videos that I've done in the playlist in the cards above, and I will see you guys next week where we'll be talking about how to be happy and single.